Okay, hey, what's up, you guys? New video. Hair kind of done, not really. It feels weird saying it. It feels weird talking to a camera and not talking to anybody because it's been such a long time since I have recorded a video. Y'all, it's been, I don't even know how long it's been. Let me see. I know it's been a year since I've posted a video. Yeah, it's been a year. That is crazy. I've been on TikTok, y'all. It's a lot easier for me to record in, a 15 to 60-second video and upload it on TikTok instead of me sitting down and recording a YouTube video because Raylan is just a little hard. And I did actually record a whole YouTube video. I think it was on Christmas. Yeah, it was on Christmas. I recorded a whole YouTube video just to find out that my camera shut off when I was like 7 minutes into the video, and the initial video was probably like 20 minutes long. I was pissed, to like say the least. Like after that, I didn't even want to record the video anymore because it was like I really just sat up here and talked and wasn't even talking for real. And I should have gotten up and checked to make sure that my phone was still recording, but I didn't. So that's on me. But yeah, y'all would have had a video months ago had that not happened. Like I was ready to get back into doing YouTube, and then once that happened, it just discouraged me and I did not want to do it anymore. But by the title of this video, y'all can see I'm gonna be doing a life update. Now, if you're not new to my channel and you watched my video Life After Graduating, I'm gonna be jumping from like that video to now. I'm gonna be speaking about all the topics that I said in that video, and pretty much giving y'all a life update. So yeah, let's just go ahead and get into it. So one of the topics in that video, and y'all, I have the video pulled up because I kind of forgot about what I talked about. Like I know what I talked about, but I forgot what I said. And so one of the topics that I talked about in that video was me going to college after I graduated. So in that video, I mentioned that my dad had got something. I was supposed to be going to like ASU, something like that. Was it ASU? I think it was. And it was a whole university, and I was going to take classes majoring in psychology. And I realized that that was a lot. Like I didn't think I could do it. I'm not gonna lie. And you shouldn't think that way, but I just really didn't think that I could do it. And then when I was looking at everything that was a requirement for the class, I just figured it would be best for me not to do that right now. Like try to focus on something right now different, and then jump back to that. And so I started looking into classes on LIT, and I was going to major, and I believe in early child development, but I also wanted to get a job. And then I had Raylan, and I know like there's people that do it, but I didn't think that I would be able to do it. Like I was really kind of trying to focus on my money, because if y'all have been on my channel for a while, then you know that when I got pregnant with Raylan, I was not allowed to work. And so for pretty much about a year and a half, I didn't have a job. I had no steady stream of income, and because of that, that's all I wanted. Like I wanted a steady stream of income, and I didn't want anything to get in the way of me getting money. And so school kind of became something that was put on the back burner for me. And I kind of stopped worrying about it. But I have thought about going back, and I really do want to start summer classes this upcoming summer. And I'm not going to be talking about what I'm majoring in yet because I always change my mind. But I do have an idea in what I want to major in, and I'm excited about it. Am I a little nervous? Yes, but I feel like I can do it finally. Like I think I'm kind of in a good place now where I think I would be able to do it. So yeah, I'm gonna say so yeah a lot because I'm kind of nervous. So the next topic was getting a job. So let's see, this video was recorded June 16th, and I got a job 2 months after that. In August, I went back to my first job ever, Chuck E. Cheese. And I was at Chuck E. Cheese for a year. I wasn't really making money. I can't even say wasn't really, because I wasn't making any money there at all. But I had an income. I had income coming in. I want to go ahead and put in the fact I was comfortable there as well, and that was one of the main problems. And I was getting like 36 hours, so I was doing the best that I could with what I was making. And I was pretty happy there for a while. But then I began to realize that I was slowly but surely outgrowing the job. And, I started looking for other things. And so I then left Chuck E. Cheese right before I made a year there again. And I went to Sam's Club. And Sam's Club was very nice when I first started working there, you guys. It was a dream. Like, I used to leave work so happy. Like, and not happy to be off, but just happy because I had a good day at work. Like, I genuinely was so happy there when I first started working. I used to go in there with a smile and everything, because I was happy to be there, like, believe it or not. And I had never felt that way about Chuck E. Cheese, but I was genuinely happy to be there. But over time, I became full-time there, and I started working hours from 12:30 to 9. And I couldn't do it, y'all. When I first started doing it, it was like, I was hesitant about doing it to begin with, but I went ahead and did it anyways. And when I first started doing it, I was just like, oh, this ain't really nothing, because the way I was looking at it is, I come in at 12:30, and then by 3:30, 4 o'clock, that's when the evening people start coming in. And so, by then I only got about 5 hours left. That's how I was looking at it, like as if time was going by fast. But in reality, I'm spending my whole day at this place. Like my literal whole day, because I didn't get out of bed until about 10 something. And then I really don't have time to do anything between 10 and 12:30, And so I slowly became like depressed with my job. And then customers were so rude. Customers, like, I had one guy cuss me out, and it sent me into a full-blown panic attack. I had another dude raise his voice at me and start yelling at me, and that triggered me. It was just a lot. Like, there was really rude customers at Sam's, and I know it's not just at my Sam's. Like, I'm pretty sure this is at any Sam's Club. They have really rude ass customers, and I think it's because it's a lot of older, entitled people. And I'm just here to do my job. Like, I really don't care what you got going on. But they would literally just say stuff that, like, would really trigger you. And I'm a very sensitive person. And not only am I sensitive, I'm a very respectful and, like, nice person. And so, to get pushed and pushed and pushed, it would just send me over the edge sometimes. And yeah. And another thing was management wasn't bad, but if you've ever worked at a Sam's Club or a Walmart, and they're the same company for those of you who don't know, but Sam's Club and Walmart both go by a point system. It is 5 points, and they reset every 6 months from when you got that point. So let's say I got a point in like October. My point wasn't gonna roll off until April. And the way the point system worked was, if you came in late or left early, that's half a point if you didn't have any time. If you did a no call, no show, that was 3 points. If you called in, that was 1 point. And if you called in on an event day, that was 2 points, I think. Yeah, pretty sure that's how that worked. And they did give us protective time, and that would help us, like, if we had to leave or if we couldn't come in. But that time doesn't accumulate quickly at all. But the point system wasn't even the problem, but it did kind of contribute. And another thing was, we were very understaffed. Very, very understaffed in our Sam's Club. And I feel like this is a lot of Sam's Clubs. Because with this point system, you know, you could have a really good worker, but if you have over 5 points, I think it's home office still call and be like, hey, this person gotta go. And you know, like, that's life. Like, you should know how many points you have, and there's nothing that could be done about it. And so, you know, it kind of, it was just a lot. Like, we were losing employees because they, like, got too many points or just got fired over little petty stupid stuff, which I know of course isn't like store management's fault. Like, you know, that would be like home office. If they feel like something isn't right, they're gonna fire you. But it just became a lot because now we're shorthanded, and you know, I've already been here 5 hours. I want to go on my lunch, I want to go on my last break, and you know, you have other people you trying to take care of first, but I've been here longer. And you know, it just becomes a headache when you've been standing there all day, haven't ate, and haven't been able to do nothing. Because then with Sam's, you also get 2 15-minute breaks. You get one 2 hours into your shift, and then if you're full-time, you get another one like 2 hours before. Yeah, like 2 hours before we get off, sometimes an hour. And you also get a 30-minute lunch, and we usually get that around like 4 to 5 hours into our shift. At least that's when we would, like, when I would usually get mine. And you know, 30 minutes isn't bad, but I be trying to get something to eat from the cafe, and then the line's super long, or you know, I want to leave and go get me something to eat, and then I, like, you know, pretty much it's just be a lot because traffic and the time management, and I have to clock back in because I don't want to point. And you know, just stuff like that. And you know, you want to be considerate of your coworkers, because your coworkers, they want to come eat too. Like, they're just as tired as you are. And so things like that, it was just slowly building up, and I couldn't take it anymore. And it was like, I kind of like felt stupid with wanting to quit, because it was like I was making a really good amount of money there, and I'm not going to disclose how much I was making, but I was making really good money. But that money was not worth me being depressed. Like, there were at least 2 days where I cried to my boyfriend, just telling him how I did not want to go. I hated it there, and I just felt like anything was gonna make me want to quit. And I used to get pulled into the office, because I got pulled at least twice, because my team leads, and you know, they're just doing their job from observing me and making sure I'm good, but they would ask me like, are you okay? Like, we just seen a drastic change in you from when you got hired to how you are now, and stuff like that. And I would tell them all of the things that I'm telling y'all, like, we don't have employees. And then another thing was, Sam's has a credit card, and they want people to upgrade their membership. I'm pretty sure if you work at Costco, then you can relate to this. Or if you shop at Costco. I've never been to Costco, but I heard Costco is a lot like Sam's. They want you to upgrade your membership, and they want you to like get a credit card with this. And so they would always push us to get like numbers like every day, and I get it. I really do. But I used to tell them, like, you know, by the time I'm able to get down and do what y'all want me to do, realistically, 4 or 5 o'clock, people are getting off of work. People want to come in and get out. And I'm not going to have anybody cussing me out because I'm asking them, do they want a credit card, when they get access every single time they come in. Like, it was just becoming so draining. And it felt like I had to lie to these people, like, just to get them to get something so I could tell them, oh, I got this, you know. And I didn't like that. It was a headache. And it wasn't my team lead's fault. It's just, you know, the store. And so I had to leave. I couldn't do it. Could not do it. One more thing that I forgot to mention was, when I first got to work at 12:30, I would be placed at the exit door until about 2:30. Then I would go on my break, and then I would come right back to the exit door, or I would have to hop on a register. And then from there till about 4 o'clock, when the morning people get off, they would want to send me down to where I was supposed to be and expected me to get numbers. Whereas when I had time during the day, not in the evening, to get numbers, I was never down there. And so that's why I said they would want me to go about 4 or 5 o'clock when people were getting off of work, because that's when I was sent down to do what I was supposed to be doing. And so I got hired with a work from home job, and that's what I'm doing right now. Well, I'm being a stay at home mom right now, and then I have that job for the side. The last topic was about moving out. So in that video, I mentioned that I probably wouldn't be moving out anytime soon, and that wasn't even on my mind, because it wasn't. I mean, it was, because, you know, I was 19 in that video. Yeah, I was not. Was I 20? Or was I 18? I was 19 in that video, because that was after I graduated. So, you know, realistically, everybody wants to move out their parents' house, but with money management, I knew that wasn't a thought in my mind right now. Like, oh, I'm gonna move out now that I graduated college. I mean, child, I ain't even been to college yet. Now that I graduated high school, and my parents have never been the type of parents to say, oh, you graduated, get out of my house. My parents have never been those type of people. And so, you know, I did not have to worry about moving out, because I had a stable place where I was at, and I was happy where I was at. But I will say, a year after that video, I ended up moving out. I moved out in November of 2022. So not too long ago. I moved out about 5 months ago. And it was a very fast process, and I did not expect it to go like this at all, y'all. Like, I don't even know. This was nothing but God, honestly, so I can't say I don't know how it happened. But me and my boyfriend talked about moving, and then we went from, you know, like, just little playing stuff, like, you know, on apartments.com, just scrolling and sending him different apartments and stuff like that, to actually finding an apartment we really liked for a reasonable price, and moving in within 2 weeks of finding that apartment. Like, it was so fast. I told my parents I was moving out a week before I moved out. Like, it was really crazy. My parents didn't even see the place. My parents or his parents didn't even see the place, and they let us sign a lease. They let us sign a lease to a place they did not see, didn't know where it was at or anything. And, you know, once they came and finally seen it, they were like, oh, it's nice. Like, I showed them videos and everything, but they had not been here. And I already went ahead and paid my deposit and rent that same day, baby. Lease was signed. And so, yeah, we've been living on our own, and it's been really nice. You know, of course, with living on your own, you do have some little, like, small things, but I cannot complain. I'm glad that my parents raised me the way that they did, so I could be in the predicament that I'm in. I'm glad that I have a good, supportive boyfriend, and that we both have supporting families. And so that's what made this whole move easy, if we're being honest, because we moved in like one day, y'all. We found couches in one day. We already had like furniture from our parents' house, and so, you know, like, we were good. Like, shout out to our families, for real, you know. But yeah, that was all the topics I really had to address in that video. I do have one more thing that I want to talk about, and then I'm going to get off of here, because I know I haven't been looking at the camera for real, and I know I'm just rambling. But if you don't follow me on social media, which y'all probably don't, I have an announcement to make. I am pregnant, you guys. I am 5 months. Yeah, 5 months pregnant. Yeah, my social media been new. Well, my Instagram found out on my birthday, but my TikTok knew from the moment that I found out. Like, they found out probably a few days after I found out. And so, yes, you guys, baby number 2 is on the way. Raylan is expecting a sibling. I do not know the gender yet, but I did want to start, you know, posting back on YouTube, or recording for YouTube, so I can start bringing you guys along with me to my doctor's appointments. I'm really excited, you know. Me getting pregnant was not in the plan, though. I cannot lie. Now, because I was in my own place, it was talked about, but there was no, you know, say of when it was gonna happen. And it happened so fast. Like, I can't. But yeah, you guys, if you made it to the end of this video, thank you so much for watching. I'm gonna try my hardest to be consistent on YouTube. I'm going to try my hardest. My best friend Zakoya has been pushing me to like record, and she's been telling me, Yasmin, you need to record a video, waiting on the video. She's been pushing me. Also, shout out to them. Go check out their channel, Kelvin and Koya. I'm gonna link it in my bio, point blank period. And make sure you guys follow me on my socials. I'm gonna have them on the screen, and I'm also gonna have them in my bio description box. I'm saying bio. Oh my god, I'll be talking too much on TikTok. But yeah, you guys, I'm gonna see y'all later. Bye.